Good morning, people. Good morning. What's happening, Bourbon? Yes, very good. Loud and clear. What's up, Stacy? Y'all see what it is. Y'all see me bundled up all crazy. I told you it's like 15 degrees. And I don't play no games with this cold. Damien, what up? Shiny, what's up? Uh-huh. Yeah, I look cold because it is cold, Stacy. It is cold. Yeah, it's like 14 degrees right now. And I'm not playing no games with this cold ass weather. 1040, what's happening? What up, Jay Carly? Yeah, man, laid is an understatement. I got on everything. Like, I turned the car off and the heat off just now because I'm hot now. Inside the car, I'm hot. Once this heat kick in, it's not a game. It's not to be played with. But let me step outside. And you see everything transform. Hoodie go on and everything. Because it is cold. Like I'm touching the glass. Glass feel like ice. Crazy. So what's happening with y'all, man? I'm on these charts right now, looking at this market, seeing what's happening. Market is trying to get there. Still got some speed in it though. Got a little bit of speed in it, so we gotta just give it the time that it needs. For sure. What else is going on? Yeah, so what's up, Crystal? Who else came on here? All right, cool. Bourbon said we making moves, watching these charts. That's it. That's all we do. That's what we do. Yep, that is what we do. It's crazy how it be mad cold, but the sun be mad bright though, still. Like crazy bright. Mm-hmm. Yeah, market is getting there. I thought I saw in the chat somebody was talking about a Mark's rule earlier. But when I came on, damn, that sun is beaming. When I came on, I think this was around 10 something. I think it was 10:10 if I remember correctly. I thought I saw that in the chat. When I came on though, I still saw some speed in the market, so I did not mark that as Mark's rule. Just in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, it was 10:10, right, Damien? Okay. Stacy says she picked up more nuggets from 55s. Every time you watch it, it's crazy. It is crazy. That's why I like to use that as the core video to start off with, because it's a lot of nuggets in there, period. Like, you know, when the new folks come in, it's like a guide because it goes through everything slowly as far as the parameters and everything. But when you rewatching it, nugget after nugget, always get something out of it. Yeah. Right. Shani said, this weather reminded me of the one-a-day run you started last January. Exactly. Villanologist, what's happening? Who's villanologist again? Jelani? Jelani, right? Jelani say yes. So I feel better about my memory. What's up, Damon? All right, Jay Carly, see you later. Jay Carly got to get to the job real quick. What else is going on? Oh, I got it right. I feel so much better about myself now, Jelani. I could actually remember an Instagram handle and who it belongs to. Because y'all know I'm terrible with the days. What day is today? What's today? Tuesday, that's right, because yesterday was MLK and it was Monday. All right. See, I'm getting better. Oh, Miss Cat trying to get on here. See if she make her way on today. I know she was trying to get on the last one I did. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So did y'all what else is going on? Oh, did y'all see today's ATM video? Y'all must not have seen it, because y'all would have been talking about it. I don't think y'all saw it yet. When y'all get a moment, check it out. And I do want to talk about it a little bit, if you did see it. If you saw it, talk about what actually just talk about what was in the video if you saw it. If you didn't see it yet, don't worry about it. You'll get to it. Bourbon didn't see it. Jelani didn't see it. Yeah. When y'all see it, y'all see what I'm talking about. They're going to be like, oh, it has some shock value, but it's all good. I'm actually glad that what took place did take place. Shani didn't see it. All right, cool. All right, so I won't talk about it till y'all watch it, because it's good. It's good. It's good content. It's good conversation to get into. Very good conversation. So I'll save it. But let me see what's going on with this market. Yeah, market is trying to get there. It is trying to work its way there. Not quite there yet, though. Ooh, excuse me. So last night we had some good trades set up. Actually, we had a Mark's rule at it. I know it was shortly after training. I don't think it was 12 o'clock yet. It was like 11 something. We had a Mark's rule, and then after the Mark's rule, we had a couple of trades set up. Actually had a few trades set up. So there were some opportunities to do something. Yep, there were some opportunities last night. Saw a couple of people take a trade. Solid one too. I think Joshua, did Joshua catch one? I think he caught one. I think James, no, not James. No, James did catch one. James caught one and somebody else caught one. There were two people that caught the same trade. Yeah, James just came on too. I must have spoke you up, bro. What's up, man? Yeah, you caught a trade last night too, right? In them clusters after the Marks rule. Yeah, you did, because then I think you took it and then you went to bed. That's what I kind of remember. Okay, you and Jelani caught the same trade. Okay, cool. Now that makes sense. Yeah, I remember it was two of you that were in the same trade. Got it. Then this morning when I come in the chat, I say good morning. I see James saying good morning. And I was like, oh no. Like, my intuition is crazy. My intuition is really crazy, because I was like, what I say, James? I was like, I hope you ain't stay up all night. What did he tell me? What did he say? Nah, I didn't stay up all night, but I took a slap this morning. Did not wait for Mark's rule and got slapped. And, you know, it does. Really? Yeah, this dude's windows was so foggy. How could he see out of his windows? Like, he needs some better circulation in the car, man. How can you see out your window? His window was white from just condensation or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, he took a slap this morning. He said he ain't wait for Mark's rule and got caught. JBM, what up? New York City Charm, what's happening? Yeah, and you know, I mean, it happens. It happens. And it's so funny because we talk about this every night on trading, like, to not do that. But I don't know what it is. There's something inside of us that compels you to think it's okay to do certain things because of how you're thinking that the market is looking at the time. And it's like the market is just not to be, it is not to be played with. So we kind of want to always safeguard ourselves from what the market could potentially do at all times. So, you know, it's I know that it's hard to do. It's not the easiest thing to wait for MH to come on the chart, but there's a reason that we do. That gives you the awareness that the market is in the environment that we need it to be in, and that another trade could potentially come. Sometimes the trade don't come. Don't get me wrong. There's times when you're going to see MH on the chart and you ain't going to see nothing else after that. The market has decided to do something else, and it might have just been a diamond in the rough. You know what I mean? But most of the time, if a trade sets up after Mark's rule, we're going to catch it. Just like we did last night. Shani said, it's amazing how difficult it is for people not to wait for MH. It's real. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, like, you see, like, why I'm so hard. I'm hard on all of us, like, when it comes to patience. Especially now. Because I'm like, yo, listen. You're going to spend the majority of your time working on patience. Like, that's real. You're not going to spend most of your time watching the charts. You think that that's what you're doing. You really working on your patience and not engaging in the market when you see the market looking a certain way. Like, it's very easy to see how the market looks and you're like, oh, all right, ooh, that one held. Ooh, that one held. Ooh, that one held. And you seeing them holding, but you still don't have MH. You don't have it yet. So you kind of put yourself out there sometimes messing around with the market decides to do something else. And you win the trade. Let me see what James just said. He said, I got greedy this morning after that win last night. And it's easy. I mean, like, you see how easy it is to just kind of naturally slip right into that. You know what I'm saying? It takes so much work. Is there any reason why you're so close to me? I understand. Like, I talk, this literally happens all the time. Where I be parked at, There's nobody around me. You got mad space in front of you. The money behind me got mad space. He's good. But the dude in front of me got mad space in front of him. Why are you pulling so close to me? I don't understand that. Why? Anyway. You know, I was interrupted by the rant real quick. The parking rant. Yeah, but he threw me off. I forgot what the hell I was even talking about. What was I just talking about? I think I was talking about patience. I mean, anyway, so it's the patience, man. The patience is the constant thing that we're working on. Like, that's the real skill. Dealing with the market and, you know, waiting for these trades to come, that's easy. It really is. It really is easy to just wait for Mark's rule and then take a trade after that sets up. That's easy to do. But developing patience? I see why kids have a hard time as they grow up. Like when I look at my kids now, and I look at, yeah, you know that you mad close to me. He had to move off. That's what I mean, come on, why were you that close to me? You got 2 car lengths in front of you. You good. Just go over there. But anyway, so yeah, like I kind of get an idea of what it's like from watching my kids. You know, how many times do you talk to your kids every day and they still do the same things? Like it's crazy. I literally tell my daughter every day to brush her teeth. Several times a day. And if I don't physically take her into the bathroom to brush her teeth, like to stand there and watch her do it, I could be like, little girl, go brush your teeth. Okay. I'm listening. I don't hear no water. What's she doing? She coming back in my room or back in, you know, in the kitchen where I'm at or whatever. Did you brush your teeth? Oh, I forgot. You forgot? Like, what do you mean you forgot? I just told you to brush your teeth. What did you do in between me telling you to brush your teeth and going to brush your teeth? It's like you just were totally distracted by whatever else you got going on in your own head. And it's so crazy because that behavior we carry with us as we become adults. It just takes time to develop discipline and patience, because it's like once you know what you're supposed to be doing and then you still deviate away from it, it's like, well, why? You'll even ask yourself, you'll be like, why did I do that? Like, why did I do that? And it's so crazy because we just keep doing it. Hey, Miss Cat. Miss Cat made it. What's happening, Miss Cat? Jelani said a live chat is never complete with someone parking too close to you, without somebody parking too close. Every time, right? Every single time. That's like my it's like that's my charm when I go live. I gotta have somebody come close to me. Crazy. Who saw that 1120? What that 1120 was looking like? 1120 seemed like it was looking like a little something. From what I'm seeing, I still see that speed and that jerk in there still. I still see that. Still seeing that. So I know we are slowing down though, but I don't know how close we're getting to actually seeing MRMH anytime soon. But let me not say that, because it comes out of nowhere. It comes out of nowhere. Comes out of nowhere. Jay Carly said, yeah, we do. Something shiny, I lose all concentration. Yep. Jelani said, with waiting for Mark's rule, it's going to vary with each person. How many times are you willing to get slapped by not waiting for it? Right. Right. Miss Cat said one at 11:20. Miss Cat, you saying 11:20 was Mark's rule? Did anyone else see it? I did. I asked about it. I was curious as to what it looked like. Okay, Jay Carly said there was a back tick. It seemed like there's still like some jerk still present also. I'm not sure if it was present during that last minute of that binary, but I'm still seeing it here a little bit. Just overall, I'm seeing it. So this one coming up, we'll take a look at, see what this one looks like. But the 11:20 definitely was it definitely was MH. It was MH at the end. It did hold at the end. You realize we got our own language, right? You realize TA got a language, right? Yeah, I love our language. We can speak in code. Nobody knows what we're talking about from the outside. Nobody knows what we're talking. They have no clue. They'd be like, what do they mean by MH? What's that? What is MRMH? What is that? What's a backtick? Yep. Jay Carly says she recorded it. Okay, so we had a backtick. All right. Miss Cass saying that there was no backtick. Jay Carly, I'm sure will put the recording up in the chat so you can take a look, Miss Cat. Jay Carly said it DQ'd for the short term and then it moved above later. Okay. You're looking at this one? I wasn't watching this one just now. But there's that jerk I'm talking about. Barely held. That one barely held. So it's obvious that the behavior is still off. It's still a little off. It is off. And I don't know what the I don't know whether things are in sync or not at all right now, because I wasn't looking just now. I was looking up at the phone. But that behavior right there, nope, we're not there yet. We are not there yet. Training last night was good. We were talking about the nuances of Mark's rule. That was good. That was good stuff. We're gonna I'm gonna dig into that even more tonight. James said, while waiting on the Mark's rule, I see so many trades that go by that win. It makes me want to take one, and when I do, I get slapped. It's crazy. You know what's very interesting too, James, with that is, let's say that with that trade that you took, right? Let's say you won the trade. Say you won. If you won the trade, would you have posted it? And I want you to answer that honestly. If you would have won that trade, would you have posted that in the chat? Damien said it's like the market knows you took it. It happens to me all the time. It's almost like a karma. It's like karma. It's like, you know you ain't got no business doing this, so I'm gonna get you. I want to see what James said, what his response to that question was. Let me see. He answered honestly. He said probably not. So it's very interesting, and kind of think about that. That's why I love to do these, because when we talk through what goes on with us and we talk it out, it helps to reinforce the behavior that we should have. Now, if you're taking a trade and you win the trade mentally without even trying to, you're celebrating the win. In your mind, you're like, yeah, I got that. Even though you know that it was a sin win, as Joshua would call it. It was a sin win because it was a trade that you took that you knew that you shouldn't have taken, and then you won the trade. So when you don't win the trade, you have to give account. And when you look at it, you're like, all right, I understand why I didn't win, right? Because when you lose a trade, you know that you didn't wait for the protocol. You know why you lost the trade. It's very clear. Because you decrease the probability of winning by not adhering to the protocol, right? But what happens when you win that same trade that sets up? It's worse. It's worse. The win is worse because when you win that trade, what happens is you're celebrating in the back of your mind. You don't mean to, but you are. So you're celebrating something that is still a sin win. Like you're celebrating behavior that you still shouldn't have done. And you're likely to not even talk about it or say anything. You're just going to add that up and count it towards your wins. You know what I'm saying? And look at what he said. He said, I probably wouldn't have said anything because I know that you would ask if I had a Marx rule on the chart. You see what I'm saying? So you know that you're going to be held accountable when you post that. And that's powerful. That's powerful. That's exactly why when people are doing the wrong things, when you get slapped by the market forces you now to talk about it. Because you want to talk about it like, damn, man. Why did I do that? Well, I got to tell now. I got to let everybody know I took a loss. We already know why you lost. We know that you didn't adhere to the protocol, period. And it's like, all right, cool. We know that. So now moving forward, when you do the same thing and you win a trade, you should talk about it also. You should talk about it. Because if you know that you took a trade that you shouldn't have been in and you won, that's the worst thing. That's worse than a loss. That's because you're being rewarded for something that you shouldn't have done. You won a trade based on something that you should not have done. And that's worse than losing. It's worse. And I know that that's a hard pill to swallow, but that's what it is. Like, that's really what it is. So you really have to be careful, you know, as you move and you navigate your way, not only through the training, but when you're actually in the market and engaging in the market, you got to pay attention to what your behaviors are and what the habits are that you're creating. Because if you're creating bad habits, it's going to be that much more difficult to undo the bad habit. That's why I always say, if you win a trade that you shouldn't have been in, that's worse than losing. It's crazy. Jay Carly said, I don't count sin wins as wins. Nope. And she said, of course, I don't have sin wins anymore. Only solid wins. Yes, indeed. Jelani said, get your Marx rule, get your winning trade when the market gives it to you, and be done for the day. If you get that itch, switch to demo until your patience and discipline improves. That is a fact. That's hard right there. That's hard right there. Yeah. Get him, Jelani. Get him. That's hard body. That's it. Damien blowing up J. Carly's spot, talking about he thought you went back to work. She says she is working. She's working. Yeah, that was a nugget right there, though, that Jelani just dropped. Woof. Yeah, that's solid, though. I like that. How long we been on here? You already know I only got an hour on this Instagram. Instagram be hating, boy. They cut that shit off at an hour exactly. JB said the stairs analogy. Yeah, that was hard body yesterday, right? That was crazy on training last night. That was something else. Yup. Yeah, and James will be all right. You know, James will be all right. Bourbon said, those are deep words. Winning the trade you're not supposed to be in is worse than losing. Yep. It will develop an unhealthy way of trading and lack of patience and discipline in the long run. Exactly. Exactly. Because you're being rewarded for it. Like that's what's making it so bad. You're being rewarded for behavior that is not the behavior that you should be displaying when you engage in the market at all. Like you shouldn't, you know that you shouldn't be doing that. So when you win them trades, you like, yeah, I can get away with it. Nope. Can't get away with it, man. That is only going to happen but for so long, and then it's over. And then when it's over, because you develop that bad habit, it's like a chain reaction with other bad habits. And y'all know what I'm going to say. You're going to win that trade, be rewarded for it. You're going to keep doing that until you lose one. And then when you lose one, what's the next bad habit after that? Revenge trading. Revenge trading. That's when you take that loss. And mind you, because you're not talking about nothing. You're not saying anything to anybody. You doing this in the background. Taking trades you shouldn't be in. You win them. And then after you win them, you feel good because you're winning. In the back of your mind, you know you shouldn't be in them, but you can't help it because you created a habit. Now that you have a habit, when you lose one, you get mad that you lost. Revenge. I got to get my money back. Forget that. I'm getting mine back now. You start revenge trading right into the next bad habit. Then you do that until you just lose your account. It's terrible. It's terrible. And then people quit. Then you give up. Because now you don't want to talk to us no more. You don't want, you're embarrassed, right? You feel bad. You're like, damn, I can't tell them I did this because I'm going to disappoint them. But the thing about it is that you'll never disappoint us. You definitely never disappoint me. Because we talk about this all the time, and I talk about it so repeatedly and with so much passion because I've done it, one, and I know that that's what you'll do if you don't stop and check yourself early in the game. You see what I'm saying? That's why we check you as soon as you come into training. First thing out the gate, when you come on training, when you hear a training video now, what's the first thing I say? You're going to learn a lot about the market, but you're going to learn more about yourself. And you're not going to like the stuff that the market reveals to you about yourself. Some of you are not going to be ready for it yet. Yo, and I'm telling you that it just manifests. It's real, man. It's real. It's 100% real. I'm trying to watch this in the background too. I do see the market slowing down. It's getting there. It's getting there a little bit. Let me see what y'all talk about. Right. Exactly. Then you back away from the group. There you go. This cat said, we love all y'all. Damien said, it happens exactly the same thing when you winning. You get greedy and keep trading until you lose and you calm your ass down. That's true. That's true. But I will say it will happen. If you're waiting for the protocol and you're winning, you okay. But you have to understand that there's a reason also that we limit ourselves just in trading, period, because you don't want to create the behavior of over trading. You know what I'm saying? Then you start seeing stuff that ain't there. It's just like if there's Mark's rule, then a couple of trades set up, boom, boom, and you let's say you catch 2 trades after Mark's rule. You stay on the charts and you still looking. Now, because you're still looking, now you're getting hypnotized by the market. Instead of adhering to what it is that we do. We know that we have a certain protocol that we follow all the time. And we don't get distracted when we follow the protocol, execute, and then get out. That's why team log out and all of that, that's real. When you catch your trades, log out. Go on your demo account, start trading on paper, do something else. Like get out of your live account. Get out. Go do something else. Jay Cardi said somebody that quit blocked her. They be talking about if I ever quit, I'm blocking everybody and their mama. Jay Cardi said, then people get mad when you try and help them. They don't want to stand up to yourself. That's okay. You will eventually. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like we can give you as much help as we possibly can. But until you help yourself by really just beginning to calm down, like just, what the heck was that? Yo, hold on. Ugh. Phone just straight dropped. That's how hot my phone is. The damn back fell off. That's crazy. This phone is heating up from this live. This cat said, calm down. Nah, Jelani. Hell no, ain't nobody just hit me. Somebody hit me. Shit. You see more than that. You see all type of shit going on. Yeah, the phone just dropped off the thing on the back. It has a little magnet that you stick on the back, and the sticky part came off. That's like the second time that happened. Yeah, because the phone is heating up. Exactly. Yep. Because I'm heating up this live right now. That's why. That's what it is. Yeah, but in all seriousness, that's really what goes on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to be very, very careful with the way that we engage with the market, and really the way that we work on ourselves. Like you really got to work on yourself every day. That's why we train every day. Because it's not like, this is a one-shot deal where you learn the skill and then it's over. The real skill that you're learning is how to be patient. That's the real skill. That is the real skill. Yep, this live is lit. It's lit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stay warm. I'm actually heating up now. I got on a lot of layers, so shit, I'm about to take this coat off or something. This coat right here, when you outside, you don't feel nothing. Like, it's cold right now. I go outside, I don't feel it. I don't feel nothing. me see something. What else is going on over here? Miss Cat is asking, have people come back? Yes. Yes, people have definitely come back. My belief is that I believe at some point, everybody that comes through TeamAlliance training that doesn't just stay is going to come back, because it's only a matter of time before, like, you go away from this environment that TeamAlliance is. Like, the environment that TeamAlliance is exactly what you need to be around every day for you to grow and to develop as a trader, and just to grow and to become successful overall, like with what it is that we're doing, and also learning about the market, and also developing a skill that you can take with you anywhere that you go. So the fact that our environment here is like being in the perfect climate, the perfect temperature all the time. When you find the perfect temperature, the perfect environment, the perfect climate to be around all the time, is like being in the tropics, right? You don't want to leave. And if you do leave, you like, shit, it's cold here. It's too cold over here. It's too hot over there. Let me go back over to to paradise. So you're going to make your way back there, because you know that the environment is exactly what you want it to be as far as the climate and how it is all the time. That's what TeamAlliance represents. So it's like people will leave because they feel most of the time that they don't have the time to commit. That's the biggest thing. It's always the time. Like, people will tell me, Mark, I love the training. I really just don't have the time right now to commit to it. So, hopefully I'll be able to come back. And I'm like, I know. And you will come back, because when you leave, you'll realize now even more so, it becomes amplified when you leave, because you're now armed with awareness, and like you've been inspired, and it doesn't leave you. That inspiration that comes from us stays with you even when you leave. So you got the inspiration that you receive from TeamAlliance, and you carrying that everywhere you go. And it's like you miss it now. You have a longing for it, and you're like, damn, like, why did I leave? Because what happened? I didn't have time. Well, shit, I need to make time. And then you come back. And then when you come back the second time, it's like you come back with the right mindset, because you know now that committing to it means that you're ultimately going to get to where you want to be. Because being away from it just reminds you how much you actually want what it is that TeamAlliance is allowing you to become. It reminds you, you at work, working 8 to 10 hours a day. You don't want to be working that much. You want more time freedom. Well, how are you going to get more time freedom? Well, shit, I got to do something else. Well, what are you going to do? Oh, I forgot I could trade. I can trade. Let me get back into training. Boom. Back you come. And that's how people make their way back. They always come back. Jelani said, you can make time for whatever you want to, regardless of what you have on your plate. That's true. That's true. And it boils down to how bad do you want it? It's like, how bad do you want the freedom that TeamAlliance will position you to have? That becomes the question. How bad do you want that freedom? If you want that freedom more than what your current circumstances and your situation is, that's when you'll commit. It's at that very moment that you make that decision. You're like, listen, I want this freedom bad. I want it more than everything else that I'm going through. I want it more than what my circumstances are allowing me to have right now. And that's when you commit. You know what I mean? So it's powerful, man. It's powerful. Miss Cass said it'll be hard to find a circle of support. Yeah, you likely are not going to find a circle of support like what we have here, because you're surrounded by people that are being trained a certain way. Like, we're being trained to develop patience and discipline. So the objective is to achieve a level of patience and discipline that's so high that when we deal with the market, we winning. When we dealing with things in life, we winning. You see what I'm saying? Because we have patience and discipline developed. And it's only getting better. It's reinforced every day through training. It's reinforced through the live training. It's reinforced through the videos. It's reinforced through the group chat. It's reinforced through the lives on these Instagrams and on Facebook. So it's crazy. It's crazy. DJ, what's happening? Miss Cass said the world has beat people up so bad. I've tried many things. That's an understatement. That's an understatement. Like, I literally probably have tried everything. Cause I'll try everything once. You know, like give it a shot, give it a fair shot. And it's like tasting allows you to finally figure out what is going to work for you. And being on TeamAlliance, you realize that what is working for you is learning how to be patient and disciplined. And when you think about that, it's like, well, hold up. That's what everybody needs. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's all good, DJ. It's all good, man. I'm just here. We watching these charts right now, seeing what's happening. Miss Cat saying this one set up just now too. Were you watching this? 1150? 1150. Miss Cat said 1146. 1146. Miss Cat, when you say 1146, you talking about the last one just now that we watched? That ended at 1150? Is that what you're talking about? Trying to figure out which one you meant. That one just now, when I glanced at it just now, like, you know, going into the end of it, it looked good. I don't know if it set up though. But I do like the environment that we're moving into right now. Jelani said, I've noticed that while being in TA, people have to allow themselves to become coachable, right? In TeamAlliance. The support is here, the lessons are here, everything is here for you. You just need to open yourself up. That's it. It's like become a parachute. Open up. Open up. And when you open up, it's like it pours in. It's like a waterfall. Just is nonstop. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Like people come here and some people get overwhelmed. They be like, yo, I can't. It's almost 300 trainings. I can't do it. I can't watch all of those trainings. It's like you don't have to watch all of them. Like, we even know what trainings to direct you to start off with. We know what trainings to send you to if you have questions or concerns or you misunderstand something about any part of the protocol. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot. And then when we do, you know, like the lives, the Instagram lives and the Facebook lives and stuff, oh, Deepa just came on board. Okay. I'll take care of you, Deepa. We do like these IG lives and stuff. It's just more nuggets. That's why I like to do this, because stuff comes out. And then when we watch it back, it be some real powerful stuff on here that's reinforcing the training. It's just constant reinforcement. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. So it's like, just like I keep saying every day now, I'm like, it's impossible for you to be here on TeamAlliance and not develop into a very powerful trader, for one, and just into a very powerful person, because you're learning how to be patient and how to exercise discipline in your life. Not just with the market, but just in general. It's impossible for you to fail. It's not possible. The only way that you're going to really fail is by removing yourself. And that's what happens with people. Like, they'll remove themselves from the training for whatever their personal reasons might be. But it's never because of the training. It's usually because of themselves not having time and, you know, something that's going on with themselves personally that they'll remove themselves from it. But like I said, it's like getting a glimpse of being in paradise and then you leave. As soon as you leave paradise, you get back home, you be like, shit, I want to go back to paradise. I can't wait to get back there. That's what it's like. When you leave TeamAlliance, you're going to come back. You are going to come back. I'm looking at this 1155 coming up. Market slowed down. It's looking good. It is looking good. Oh, let me get back with deeper. It's looking good. Not quite there yet, though. It's getting there. That one was close. This one right now that's running right now, the 1155 is close. But it's not there yet. It's not there. When you look at your option pricing, see how it's going in and out? That's a no-no. That's a big no-no right there. Jelani said, just like the market isn't going anywhere, the training videos aren't going nowhere. You can watch them at any time. They're recorded for a reason. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. That's it, man. That's why it's not like anything else. Like, you know, being here, TeamAlliance. It ain't like nothing else. And it you know, like, what has happened organically through TeamAlliance came from pain. This didn't come from success. Everything that goes on with us now was born out of pain. Like, my experiences personally in the past, the fact that when I began my trading career, I never had guidance, never had direction, didn't have a mentor. All the things that I did not have is what I'm able to provide now. You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't have those things, it forced me to make them. It forced me to create what I didn't have. So because of that, now that little seed that was planted in the beginning, which was just my desire to want to share what I became good at doing. That's all it was. I just recorded videos, recorded me trading. That was it. And showed everybody. Like, all right, this is what I'm doing. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, people are like, oh, snap, you know how to trade. Let me see what that's about. And then when we, you know, begin to train, now a community is building. A community is growing and developing. So now I'm passing on knowledge to other people, and the people I'm passing the knowledge on to in the group are giving it back to me, which is making it even better. And it just creates a loop, and the loop just keeps going. It's evolution. It's like it's an evolutionary process at this point that cannot be stopped. You can't stop it. Can't stop it, even if you wanted to. Even if you wanted to. All right, Deepa. I see you. Oh, Rosa too. Okay. Two of these guys. What am I trying to do? What the heck was I about to do? Miss Cat said, you're a great teacher. Yeah, I appreciate that, Miss Cat. Yep. Being a great student of the market really allowed me to be a great teacher. Like, I learned my lessons hard body from the market. The market taught me so much. The main thing it taught me was respect. Like, I had to just accept the fact that, listen, you can't just be doing what you want to do. Market will tear your ass up. Keep playing. Keep playing and thinking that you the man and you're going to just win all your trades. Keep doing that. Yep. Market was like, nope. Ain't going to happen, bro. You better relax. Oh, 11:02? All right, so I got like 3 minutes. Damn. Thanks, Damien. Yeah, Jelani, Damien he just let me know. He said it's gonna run out in like 3 minutes. That's all right. It's all good. We got some good nuggets in this one. Definitely. Definitely. Ah, man. What's up, EJ? EJ coming in all late. This about to get cut. It's about to get cut off, man. Like 2 minutes. Per Damien. Yeah, Damien got us. He got us on point today. I know I'm gonna see it too, because at the top, the time gonna start running down. It's gonna tell me it's 30 seconds left. That's why I keep looking up now, because I know it's gonna pop up in a minute. It's 11:59. Yeah, like another minute or two. So y'all make sure that you watch that At the Money framework video today, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I guess we'll talk about it when I go live again. But it was very interesting what happened. Very interesting. EJ said he out there doing business. I feel you. That's right. Handling your business. That's it. Yep. Oh, this guy is Miguel. Hold on. Miguel, who's that? When did he come on? Let me see. Miguel. Nah, I'm not seeing you, Miguel. Unless you did it just now. Oh, he did it just now. Okay, I got him. Yeah, there it is. 15 seconds remaining. I think it's volume 15. Yeah, that's the one, Jay Carley. Volume 15. It's about to cut off. Thanks, Instagram. Deuce.